Today we're at Excalibur, which has mixed reviews. People either love it or they hate it. But Excalibur is one of only 7 hotels on the Las Vegas Strip that still has an actual buffet. And I'm not talking about one of those pop-up all-you-can-eat things in a regular restaurant. I'm talking about an actual buffet. And today we are going to try it. So let's go. So the buffet at Excalibur is open from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day. So if you're here Monday through Thursday, you can expect to pay $32.99 for brunch. If you're here on Friday, it's $38.99. And on Fridays and Saturdays, they have a mimosa brunch, which basically includes your mimosas, and that is $43.99. Let's go inside. So all of the drinks here at the Excalibur buffet are self-service. So you do have to get up to get your coffee, water, juice, coffee, tea, anything like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get a latte because they actually do have a specialty coffee machine. Okay, I kind of think it's funny because they have one of these waffle machines, and this reminds me of the included breakfast that you get at some hotels, like a Hyatt Place or something like that. Anyway, I'm still gonna make one. I guess they do look good. All right, so I took my hotel breakfast waffles and I added a whole bunch of other breakfast items to it. I guess the good thing though about here, rather than the hotel, is that they had stuff like whipped cream. The syrup was like a little nicer. They had some like cherry topping, but I thought it was strawberries. It was not. Anyway, let me just try a bite of the waffles. I did put a little bit of syrup on it and a little bit of whipped cream. Just a little something something. Yeah, they're not bad. Actually, I kind of prefer the whole make your own waffle thing because sometimes when you get the waffles at buffets, they kind of get cold sitting in the little thing. They're usually like soggier, not as crispy. So the waffles, they were nice and toasty, warm, but you know, they kind of do taste like hotel breakfast waffles. Nothing really special. They're still good though. So I got these eggs, miwos. They had like this little section where they had a couple of different like Mexican breakfast items, so I hit that area up. So it looks like there's some like little peppers in here, maybe some bacon bits. I think it's just onions and peppers that are in here. But it does give the eggs like good flavor, not just like plain scrambled eggs. I like that. The other Mexican item I got, they had these potatoes with chorizo in them. There are also some little peppers in here, like green peppers. And I'm not sure what else, like onions. Again, very flavorful. It tastes a little spice from the chorizo, but not overpowering. Those are really good potatoes. And I will say too, the potatoes are cooked well because I hate when you go and you get some of these breakfast potatoes and they're not quite cooked all the way through. Like they're still a little too tough to eat. Those are actually good. So they had biscuits and gravy. And I know some people, when you eat biscuits and gravy, we've gotten gravy before and you don't see like any pieces of sausage or meat. But this like it looks like it has some kind of like sausage or some sort of meat in there. Let's see. I do like the gravy. You taste like a little meatiness to it. The biscuit itself, well, it's good. It doesn't have that like homemade, yummy biscuit flavor. It kind of tastes a little generic. But the combo still works. I definitely still eat this again. All right. I just got a whole piece of bacon. Bacon's crispy enough. I will say that we've been to some buffets where you get bacon and the pieces of bacon are so thin and small, they're like broken up and apart. These actually have like good, big pieces of bacon. So you didn't feel like you're getting like the scraps of bacon. So that's a good thing. All right, I'm gonna finish this up. There's still more breakfast items that I wanna check out though. Even though this place is open from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., not all the food items are available that entire time. So we got here at 9 a.m. and there are a lot of lunch items that are not available right now. So like the omelet station, they'll have pasta, but it starts like around 10 or 11 a.m. There's this whole area where they have Mexican food, but it's like empty right now, and they'll bring stuff out in a little while. So I think if you are wanting to have like both breakfast and lunch experience, you might want to come like around the 10 a.m. mark so that you can get like all of the food, get your breakfast, and then go get your lunch. All right, well, I'm gonna dig into this breakfast stuff here. I did get some French toast. I also got a pancake, and I noticed over by the pancakes they had this like strawberry compote, which would have been great with my waffles. So note to self, go get a waffle and then go get the strawberry compote after. And then I got some hash browns, scrambled eggs, some pork sausage, and this like chicken fried steak, and I threw some gravy on top of it. It's the same gravy that was on the biscuit earlier. All right, let me try the French toast out. French toast is an initial look. Seems a little like tough, like not very soft. It's all right. I think it's something that you can just like throw together at home, like nothing really special about it. Not like a special bread used, like, you know, sometimes you have those brioche French toast, so good. That's not it. Tastes like just a regular piece of white bread. All right, let's try this pancake out. Yeah. I don't know. This pancake kind of feels, maybe because I put the strawberry compote on it, but like crumbly. Too much syrup and strawberry compote. I don't know. I don't like the pancake. I'd get the waffles again, actually, I think, and put some of the whipped cream and the strawberry compote on it over the pancake or the French toast. The waffles all the way on the other side, over by the salad section. Hash browns definitely need some salt and pepper on there. And they kind of seem like they've been sitting out for a while. They feel a little like stale. Could have just been timing though. I have a feeling the eggs are gonna be the same deal. I'm gonna need salt. I do need salt, but actually, I'm gonna say that the eggs are better than I thought they would be. They kind of look like super generic eggs, but they're actually fresh eggs. All right, they get credit on the eggs. Not bad for buffet scrambled eggs. All right, pork sausage. I noticed that they had some that were kind of like more burnt, if you will, and some that were like not as burnt. I'm gonna try a piece of each. Same sausage, just different levels of cooked. Actually, sausage, either one of them is really good. I like burnt stuff. I don't know why, but so I like the burnt one. Like it's nice and charred on the bottom there. All right, it's like chicken fried steak here. With a nice little gravy. I kind of want to get an inside piece, so I'm not getting all just breading. Let's see. Again, it got that good gravy on there, which I really like. But the actual, like, little piece of steak itself has a lot left to be desired, and the breading just feels like a little like soggy, not crispy. Again, like maybe it's been sitting out too long. But yeah, no, it's just okay. We hit up the carving station, so I got some chicken, which smells delicious by the way, both a breast and a drumstick, some sausage, some ham, garlic, and mashed potatoes and gravy, and jalapeno to wash it down. Now, I gotta try this chicken because it just smells really good. This chicken breast, so I do expect it not to be like too juicy, just that's how a breast is. It does have good flavor. You can tell they have some seasoning on it. Not as dry as I thought it was gonna be. It's actually got some juice in there. All right, let's try this ham out. Okay. I like this ham. It's actually got a lot of like juices in there. It's juicy. There's a hint of honey in there. Like just the right amount. It's not like sweet. All right, let's try this sausage out. If I can cut it. Cut through that skin there. All right. All right. Sausage has got a lot of flavor in it. It's not spicy. Again, very juicy. The one thing that we didn't get, because it's not available yet, is the roast beef. So at 11 o'clock they have a roast beef, but we're here too early, so we didn't get a chance to get the roast beef. And let's try this mashed potatoes and gravy. I know a lot of you love mashed potatoes and gravy, so this is a big deal. Okay, I gotta get another bite. I like the mashed potatoes. They're buttery, creamy, the gravy's good. But something just doesn't like, it's definitely not my favorite mashed potatoes. And I can't pinpoint it. It might be like lacking something. Like it needs some kind of flavor on top of the gravy in the actual potatoes. And it might have too much butter in it. That might be the problem. All right, I wanna see, you know, like garlic, and you get one of these garlic things, you want it to kind of like be smushy, and I don't think this is. I don't even think I can eat it. It needs to be softer. The garlic does not come out. It needs to be cooked more. But I would definitely get this chicken again. Sausage is really good. I don't like sausage all that much, but if you do, you will really love this, I think. And the ham is really, really good. So yeah, overall, carving station is pretty decent. Okay, I filled up on like some odds and ends that I found around, so there's really like no rhyme or reason to this plate. Before I eat though, I do want to mention that you can get a buy one, get one free deal on my Vegas or my Konami app. So if you're using one of those apps, look out for the buy one, get one free buffet. I think it's 75,000 points on my Vegas. Now the good thing is that they have this offer that's available every single day of the week. The only thing to look out for is the blackout day. So if it's like a holiday or something, it won't work. But buy one, get one free, that's a great deal. So let's see here. They have some veggies. I got some roasted cauliflower. Now, cauliflower has to, or not, this is Brussels sprouts. I did get roasted cauliflower, but this is a Brussels sprout. I'm gonna try this first. It has to be cooked right for me. Actually really good. I could use it a little bit more cooked, but really good flavor. Right. The roasted cauliflower actually looks good. It's not like white. It's got some kind of like reddish something on there that they put as seasoning probably. So it should hopefully have a nice flavor. Oh yeah, really good. It's nicely seasoned. This is perfectly cooked. The roasted cauliflower is done so well. I actually really enjoy it. All right. Wild rice pilaf is another thing we got here. All right. It's a little dry, but does have flavor. That's like really good. I'm glad that these some of these things have good flavor. Now this didn't have a label on it, but it just looks like beef and peppers. The beef is super tender. And the sauce in here, it's good. And there's like a little tiny kick to it. It's got, again, just good flavor. I don't know what's going on here. This plate is like the flavor plate, I think. All right, this is a roasted pork shoulder. Let me make sure I get a piece that doesn't hopefully have too much fat, because you can tell that this meat is a bit fatty, which I know some people love, but I don't. Okay. The sauce has just like a hint of sweetness to it. The cut of meat though is a little too fatty for me, so for me personally, I don't think I would get that one again. All right, they've got some Spanish rice. I don't think I really like this one. It kind of almost tastes like the sauce that they use to cook it, like it's from a can, not very fresh. But the consistency of the rice is actually good, and there is like a little bit of spiciness to it, so you might actually like it. Personally, not my cup of tea. These borracho beans, I don't know what that means. I just see beans. There's nothing, it doesn't look like there's really anything else in here. So they've got this seasoning in here that, I mean, maybe that's why borracho means drunk, right? So they're drunken beans. But whatever they're cooked in, first of all, salty, but really good. A little spicy, a little sweet, a little sour. It's got a good combination. It's very drunk. All right, there are a couple other things I want to try up, but some of the things that we're not going to try here, I am not going to try the sushi here. They have like a little seafood section. They had like some sushi, some like oysters, little shrimp for shrimp cocktail. The sushi at buffets, I really don't care for, but I've tried it here before and I really didn't like it, so I'm just going to pass on it. All right, I am almost in food coma mode. I am like so ready to just take a nap. And it's a good thing that I have a husband who likes to finish off my plates, because this is a lot of food here at the Excalibur buffet. So I hit up the Asian section because like they had some orange chicken that actually looked pretty decent and some chow mein. It's a very small section. I got everything in the Asian section. So there's orange chicken, chow mein, mixed vegetables, and jasmine rice. So let's try this orange chicken. All right, let's see here. It looks like crispy. Smells good. All right. Nice, flavorful. You have that citrusy taste. The chicken is like, I think chicken breast in there, but it's nicely coated. Just like a nice little crisp to it. It's actually really good. All right, now the chow mein noodles look really thick. They look really greasy, but that is what chow mein is about. Let's see. All right. Yeah, the chow mein feels a little greasy. flavor's not bad, but like if I eat too much of this, like I'm gonna have an upset stomach because it does feel very greasy. Let's see if pairing the orange chicken with the jasmine rice would be a good idea. Maybe get a little bit of the sauce from the orange chicken in there. Yeah. It's just nice rice. Nice plain rice. I think pairing these two together would be like really good. Just have like a plate full of this. And let me get a little bit of these veggies. It looked like it had cabbage, some carrots, and like zucchini. Broccoli. This seasoned. Good roasted mixed veggies. All right. All right, we got to finish this up because we do have to go to the dessert station. They have a really big dessert station here. So we'll finish this up. We have to get a few, even though we're getting full. So the dessert section, they have like half of it, which is more like breakfasty type of items. So like donuts and pastries. And then on the other side, they have some like pies and cakes. They do have ice cream. So I wanted like the dessert items. So I got an apple pie slice. This what looks like German chocolate cake, but they did not have a label on it. And I did get a little bit of soft serve ice cream. So I love apple pie, like love apple pie. So this better be good because I'm picky. Okay. I do like the apple pie. I mean, it's not as good as my homemade apple pie, but it's pretty good. Okay. I guess if you want, you could take some of the like soft serve, just get vanilla, make apple pie a la mode. But it is it's chilled. It's not hot apple pie. So that might not work. All right. Let's try this out. Okay, this is not a cake. It's too thick. This is more moussey, or not moussey-like, but it's not like this cake. About like a little, like a dense, like mousse pudding or something. Not German chocolate though. It's just chocolate cake with a chocolate frosting, and it's just okay. I would pass on the chocolate cake. I'd definitely go back for the apple pie. But you know, there's always room for ice cream. I'm so full. But you know, ice cream just makes everything better. I think it's frozen yogurt. I don't think it was labeled on there as such, but it's good. Just kind of settle your stomach after a huge meal. I say if you can get one of those buy one, get one free deals, take advantage of it because we're here on a Friday, so $38.99. You saw how much food we ate. I am absolutely stuffed. You can get stuffed for two people on $38.99 if you can get that buy one, get one free deal. And you know that in Vegas, on the Strip, that is a bargain. Now, one thing that I did notice is that they've taken some stuff away from the Excalibur buffet. So in previous experiences they had over at the dessert station, they had like a crepe, like somebody was making crepes for you, made to order. They were so good. That's gone. I guess it's been gone for a little while. And I do feel like the whole dessert station overall is kind of lacking from what it used to be. I feel like they had like a lot more items to choose from. Now it's kind of just like breakfasty kind of things. And I also noticed that they had some dishes that we had tried before, like they had Mexican pozole, that was actually really good. And just a few other dishes that they don't have anymore. And those were things that we really enjoyed. So it's kind of like the caliber has come down a little bit. If you can get the buy one, get one free deal, I totally recommend that you do that because it's good every day of the week here. Just excluding some of the holiday weekends. But if you go over to MGM Grand and you use the buy one, get one free deal there, it's only good on Mondays and Tuesdays. And if you go over to Bellagio, their deal is only a buy one, get one half off. So you're not going to save as much money. So it's a bargain here. Overall, I'd probably still come back here, but I'd really want to get that buy one, get one free deal if I'm going to do it and get my money's worth. Because for $38.99, I don't know if I'd pay that, you know, per person to come back and have kind of like an okay breakfast. You get a lot of food, but the food is okay. So that is all we have for you today. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time.